Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisathompson.com, and in today's video I want to share with you a really big takeaway that I learned from Elena Cardone when it comes to handling haters and really how to read into them to find out what their true intentions are and how to inoculate yourself so that it doesn't knock you off your game. Now, if you don't have her book, Build an Empire, I really suggest that you pick up this book and read it. I've been reading it for the last week, and it's just an amazing read. And so she talks about how haters come at you. And this is really important because this is a way to build up your muscle. The way haters are going to come after you is they're going to come after your strengths, not your weaknesses. I always thought that haters are going to come and they're going to hit you where you're weak. Elena says no, they don't. They come at you from your place of strength, because if they come at you from your weakness, they know that your strengths you're going to fall back on, and it's just going to be like it's just going to bounce right off you. So they're going to attack your strengths in the way of making you start to self-doubt yourself and start second-guessing yourself. And then it's going to be, are you really sure you want to do that? Is that where you really need to spend your time? Is this, really going to help you? They're going to be putting questions to you that way where they think they have your best intentions, and sometimes they don't. So they're going to be coming at you and planting seeds of doubt. Okay, they're going to plant those seeds of doubt. And when you begin to start doubting your strengths and second-guessing your strengths, that opens you up. So if you've got weaknesses and vices, then that opens you up to indulge in those. So Elena gives the example. Let's say you have you have a vice, and this is one of their big vices back in the day for both her and Grant. Both of them were drug addicts. Okay, so when they were using drugs, they knew that that was a big weakness. So if people started, the people that started hating on them way back before they even met and got together, okay, they would sit and they would go after their strengths to a point where when the way to, numb themselves from that pain of self-doubt was to go in and use drugs. They would be put in those positions where they had to use it, and it was easy to fall back into temptation. So this is a real great way to look at it. So what you need to do is you need to take inventory of your strengths and of your weaknesses. So when you're looking at building your business, where are your areas of strength? Where are your areas of weakness? Okay? And then what you have to do then is when you are faced in situations, and sometimes you might have situations within your group, you might have haters within your team, your organization, that might pop up. Okay? And so what Elena does, and Elena's greatest skill set, and she admits it in the book, is that she really knows how to read people. She learned how to do that. And so she believes, and I really believe this too, that, you really need to work on your inner game. You really need to work on your mindset. Building a business is not just about learning the marketing strategies, going out and prospecting, follow-up closing, what to say on social media, the scripts. Those are all very important things to do. But you need to be spending time every single day working on your inner game. You have to work on your mindset. You've got to be able to stand guard at the door of your mouth and your mind, because your outer work is a reflection of your inner work. Okay? Your outer game is a reflection of your inner game. So you have to come down and write, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? So when people start coming to you, all right, and they start either complaining or they're reaching out to you, and or you've got haters coming at you, what you need to do is say, am I being naive about this? Okay, what is the intention behind this? Are they looking to tear me down? Are they looking to tear me down? Are they looking to start making me self-doubt myself? So that's where you really need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people, all right, who are going to build you up and edify you and work on your strengths and getting, and sometimes, Elena says, sometimes, you might mistake someone for a hater when they're really someone who's going to help you get better. And that's why you need to really work on that inner game so you can tell the difference. If you've got someone in your life who sits there and they're really driving you and they're making you with the sole purpose, they might be pointing out flaws, but if they're from the intention of, we want to get you better, all right, we want to make you the best you can be, the best version of you. And if you've got someone who's pointing out flaws for the sake of making you self-doubt, because there are people out there who their biggest pleasure, their biggest joy is seeing other people feel bad and look bad. Okay, they get absolute delight in that. And sometimes it's really hard to tell the difference, because sometimes the most dangerous people are going to be those who they think, who may be closest to you and who may think they have your best interests at heart, and they come off very sweet, very almost passive aggressive, all right? And you have to really be on guard with that. So you have to make sure, who are you surrounding yourself with, and making sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people. And when you know your strengths and weaknesses, okay, then you can sit there and you'll know who to invest in as far as with skill set training, mindset training. Maybe, this is where having a good coach or mentor comes into play, where they can sit down with you and they can help you grow. Okay, that the more I grow in my business here, the more I value mentorship. You don't want to build a business. You're in business for yourself, but you don't want to be in business by yourself. You need to have people around you that are gonna help you. All right, that are gonna help you become the best version of you. So always remember, with haters, they're going to attack you from your point of strength. So if you start even getting more haters, then what you need to do is flip it around and realize that you are indeed on the right track. Don't let that self-doubt creep in. So the way you're going to build that up, okay, to build and work on your inner game is, number one, you got to be making sure you're reading great books on personal development and mindset, listening to mindset recordings, okay? You want to stop listening to the news. You want to build up a success library. Spend time every morning. I wake up and spend a minimum of 30 minutes a day. Sometimes it's up to an hour. I wake up an hour earlier and I sit and I do at least 17 minutes of visualization of my vision and who I want to become. What do I want my business to be like? How to rework those limiting beliefs that are cropping up. And then immediately after I'm done with that visualization exercise, I read a chapter from a book. And so far, I have read, in the last 4 months, I've read 4 books in a month, okay? And this is my current read. And so and I just read a chapter. I read a chapter, and I'm telling you, when you have your day started off that way, you're going to be able to handle anything that comes at you. And when those negative points come up, or you got haters coming at you, or you've got people who are really being negative and they're hitting on your flaws, you can stand back and you can look at it objectively and help you move in the right direction. So there you are, my friends. I hope you got value from this today. If you did, leave a comment and share. If you do not have a copy of Elena Cardone's Build an Empire book, I strongly suggest you pick up a copy. I have the link to the book. It's available on Amazon. It is in the video description. Click on that. You can get it in 3 formats. You can get it in paperback, you can get it on Kindle, and you can also get it on audio through Audible. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.